we all hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect. So, welcome to Skegness Aquarium. My name is Luke. I'm the senior aquarist here, which basically means I'm in charge of all of the animals you see here on site. Okay, I look after them, I spend the and I know them all like that. Okay, so this is the biggest tank that we have here on site. It is 4 meters deep, it is 10 meters wide by 8 meters, so it is a pretty big tank. Okay. Can anybody have any guesses on how much water we have in this tank? Yes. 10 tons. Different measurement, we're going to liters. Okay. Anybody got any guesses?
How many litres of water do you reckon's in that tank?
10 litres, more than 10 litres.
Can you guess?
No?
Big number?
Anybody else think questions? Should we go for another guess?
Way bigger. Be about 25.
Okay. I am going to be talking to you guys, so I hope you guys feel like getting picked on. Okay. So,
Yeah.
it holds 400,000 litres of water.
There you go.
Okay. Now, everybody's looking at me like that. They don't know what that means. Okay. And unless you work water in here, so to put it in perspective for you, okay, it's enough for one of you guys to have a 10-minute shower for the next 15 years of your life. Okay, that's how much water is in there and after training. Okay. Now it is salt water, and we're going to guess from where we get our water from. The sea, yes, Skegness Beach, perfect, well done. So we've got a really long pipe that goes out to the sea, and we pump it in and we clean it. It takes 3 days for us to clean our water before it is safe for our animals to swim in. That's why it looks nice and clean. So go to Skegness Beach. Does it look this clean?
No.
Absolutely not, no. So yeah, it takes a lot for us to clean our water, okay? We do have a pump room, and we've got 2 big skimmers, we've got ozone on it, we've got UV on it, we've got, you name it, we've got it. Okay, it takes a lot. And we have our holding chamber for our water. Okay, that holds 34,000 litres of water at a time, and we go through 3 of these chambers a week just by using all our water on site. Okay, so we go through a lot of water. Okay. Now, I could talk about water all day, and then everybody looks at me like I'm really crazy. I'm not. Okay. So this water is heated 25 degrees. Okay, it is nice and toasty for our fish. They're all tropical fish. You find them in nice water. Okay. Everybody's looking like, please stop talking. I will try. Stop talking. So, let's go on to the fish now. Okay. And you guess how many fish we've got in this tank? Yes. 1,000, not quite 1,000. 1 million thousands. A lot more than that, please. Yes.
25.
25, more than 25. Any more guesses? I'll take one more guess. Yes? More than 100, good guess. So we've got over 250 fish in this tank, spread over 50 different species. Okay. Now, we're going to talk about our lasmobreaks, which are our sharks and our rays. Okay, they're split into different families. We've got our lasmobreaks and our fish. Okay, so we'll talk about our lasmobreaks first. Anybody scared of sharks? No? Yeah? Why are you scared of sharks? Do they eat them? Yes? Okay. So, we have 2 different types of sharks here. We've got our black-tip reef sharks and we've got our banded hound shark. Okay, there is a difference between them, and you can see there is a difference between them. Okay, so the ones that have to keep swimming around are our black-tip reef sharks. The one that doesn't have to keep swimming around is called Bella. She's a banded hound, and she will often sit on the floor down here. Okay, now it is a myth that sharks have to keep swimming. They don't. Not all sharks do. Okay, now there is a reason for this. This is Bella, so she is swimming around. She's the oldest animal that we have here on site. Okay, she is 15 years old. She came fully grown from the aquarium first over 10 years ago. Okay. Now the reason she's able to stay at the bottom of our tank is because she's got what's called spiracles. Okay, if you look at her, look at her eyes. There's 2 little holes next to her eyes. Okay, they kind of look like ears. They don't have ears. Okay, they have what's called spiracles, and they act as little pumps to pump water over their gills so she can breathe. Okay? Black-tip reef sharks, they don't have this, so they have to keep swimming around in order to breathe. If they stop swimming, they will, I believe, suffocate. Okay? Because they don't get any air from the bottom. Don't get any water going over the gills, which means they don't get any oxygen. Okay? Now, sharks. You said you were scared of sharks, so would you not go diving in this tank? No? Okay. You said that they eat people. Sharks don't. Okay, they don't like how we taste. We've got too much metal in our blood. We taste horrible to them. Okay, we've got too much iron. Tastes horrible for us. Okay. Any guesses on how many people are killed each year by sharks? 5. Perfect. Yes. So 5 people each year are killed by sharks. Okay, it's a lot bigger than what these guys are. And it's only because they mistake us for their food. Okay, they're wearing flippers, they're on like surfboards and everything, so they're looking like their food that they naturally eat, like seals and like that. Okay? Let's flip that. How many sharks are killed by humans each year? Anybody got any guesses?
1,000.
More than 1,000. Anybody got any guesses? More than 100.
How many?
1 million 100. So 100 million. That's what that would be, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's actually the correct answer. 100 million sharks each year are killed by humans. Okay. It is a lot of sharks each year. Okay. And the reason for this is because we get the meat from them, so shark fin soup. We've all had shark fin soup, so they cook the fins off, cook them back into the ocean. Obviously they need their fins to swim around. They can't, so then they suffocate. We stop them from licking the fish that we eat. Okay, so black-tip reef sharks, they are one of the most persecuted sharks in the world. By their numbers dropping by 90%. I think it's last 5-10 years. So it's a lot. Okay. And because of trawler nets, they get tangled up into it. We've all had a trawler net, we've all seen trawler nets. We just take a big net, we scoop everything up, and then we take it. Okay. So there are a few reasons why the shark numbers are in decline. Are you still scared of sharks now? You're still scared of sharks now? Okay, that's fine. We'll talk about it later, see what we can change that. Okay. Now the main reason that I get people scared of sharks is because of Hollywood. Because of the Jaws theme song, they make them seem really, really scary. Okay. These guys, they don't even have teeth big enough, like their teeth are about that big. It's absolutely crazy. Like our sharks here, when I put the food in, I move their food to the left or to the right slightly, they get in a grump and they go and sit in the tank. They don't like our bubbles when we go diving, so they'll stay in the other end of the tank. They're big scared cats, basically. In the wild, our black-tip reef sharks, what they do is they help keep fish populations under control. They will target the elderly, they will target the injured fish first. Okay, that's what they want. Okay. So they are really cool creatures. Okay. Now, I'll move on to our cownose rays. So we have 3 cownose rays in our tank. Who thought they were stingrays? There is a difference. Okay, our cownose rays, they have a barb at the base of their tail. Stingrays have it at the tip of their tail. Okay, so there is a physical difference. If you have a look at the ray in one of our open top tanks, she is a stingray. You notice that her barb is right. Okay. Now, our cownose rays, they get the name because apparently when they put their mouth down, they look like cows. I don't see it. If you guys can see it, awesome. I don't see how they look like cows at all. But they are the most friendliest guys that we have in the tank. Okay. Now when I go in there every single week to clean, I feed them, I hand feed them, and then when I go clean the top of the tunnel, Ripple, our oldest boy, sits on it. He literally sits on the bottom, he sits on the back of my legs, and I have to try and clean the tank and clean the on it. The ray at one end, and then I have the puffish at the other end, trying to get belly scratches. They are really, really good fun. Okay. Now we have 3 cowboys rays. We have Ripple, like I just said. You can tell Ripple apart from the others because he has half a tail. Okay, he came like that, and he has half a tail, and he's nice and dark. We've got El Nino, who's the second oldest, who is nice and light grey, long tail, and the bigger of all of them. And then we have Junebug, who's the youngest. He is the shyest. It takes him a bit longer to come out his feet. But we do have a platform that we put into the water. They come along, swim, put the food in, and they swim over it, eat it, and then swim on. Okay. Now their teeth are a lot different to what shark's teeth are. They're a lot different to what our teeth are. Okay, they're kind of like in bars. All of their teeth are like fused together with like little zigzags rather than little individual teeth. And what they do is they suck their food in and they crush it. And then if it's too big, they spit it out, and then suck it back in, crush it some more, then spit it out, suck it back in. It's really disgusting to watch. Okay, it's the exact same as our smaller sharks there. If a bit of food is too big, they'll suck it in, bite it a little bit, spit it out, suck it in. It's really disgusting, so it just makes a mess. But it's kind of quite good to watch. So, in the wild, they would naturally eat more crustaceans than anything else. So, like crabs. So when we feed them, we give them like brown shrimp stuffed into squid and stuff like that. Okay. Now we will go on about our other fish. Now I have mentioned one of them earlier on, our pufferfish. Who likes pufferfish? Everybody likes pufferfish. They are my favourite fish. We have 4 of them on site. I'm sure you've already seen quite a few of them in there. So we have a stars and striped pufferfish. He's called Mr. Puff. Okay, he is the biggest one that we have here on site. He normally comes over, but I think it's because he's getting fed over there. So he's target trained. We put a target in the water, then we put a ball in the water, and then he comes over, he whips the ball, we click it, and then we give him some food. So he's target trained. Pretty much all of our fish are. It's amazing how intelligent they actually are. But they are. So he looks like a big rugby ball. That is the best way I would describe it. Okay, and he's stars and striped puffer. We do have his girlfriend in this tank here. She's called Mrs. Puff. And then we have Baby Puff in the middle tank. He's an outline puffer, so quite small. And then we've got Spud. Okay. We ran out of names, and Spud looks like a potato, so we're naming him after that. Okay. Yeah, we're very original with our names here. If it looks like it, we will call it, yeah. Now, there he is, just down here. So this is Mr. Puff. Okay, he is a poisonous fish. He's not venomous, he's poisonous. Our Canos rays are venomous. Now there is a difference between them. Does anybody know the difference between poison and venom?
Poisonous just because you eat it, isn't it? Not because they can't.
Yeah, so poison, you have to ingest it to die. Venom, it has to be injected into you. Okay, now I do always tell this because everybody's like, that fish is venomous or that is poisonous, and we get it along, and it's like, no, that's not incorrect. But one of our, I don't know if it's anymore, one of our questions was, is this fish poisonous? But it's a nice little, handy little cool thing to know as well. Okay. Now, everybody wants to see the pufferfish puffed up, but then it's not straightforward. Okay. It needs some scared. Okay, so if one of our pufferfish is ballooned up, it means that something is scared of them and they don't feel safe. And these guys, they don't have any spikes like our porcupine puffer. When you think of pufferfish, you think of Spud and main tackle with spikes and everything. These guys, they don't have that. They just make themselves really big. So he'll go to around 2 times the size of what he is now. So you think he's big now, he gets even bigger. Okay. And he's not even fully grown yet, so he will get a little bit bigger. Okay. So they get really big.
This is a colleague announcement. Sylvester Keel is here for Tracy.
Awesome. That's what we like to do. Okay. So, the last thing that I did actually want to talk about you guys is I can talk for hours. Okay, I can see you guys want to go explore the rest of your time and talk about. So if I'm wrong on, please do tell me. The last thing I do want to talk about is about pollution in our oceans. Okay. Now it is a big thing here at Skegness Aquarium. We do like to educate you guys on it. Now, have we all been at the dry land area in the back there this morning? No. Okay, so we do have 2 tanks there. One of them, it showed us what we want our beaches to look like. Another is what our beaches actually look like. And all the rubbish that you find in the tank is what we found on Skegness Beach. Okay, once a month we go along Skegness Beach and we do a beach leap. Okay. Now this year alone we have caught 4 tons worth of rubbish. Okay, if we go along, pick it all up, we've caught a lot of rubbish. Okay. Now it's not good because that when it's the ocean, our animals are going to be eating it. Okay, and if they eat it, they are going to die, unfortunately, which isn't good. Now, one plastic bottle takes 450 years to break down, and even when it breaks down into microplastics. Okay, so smaller little bit of plastic, so it doesn't even break down fully. Which fish are even eating, and they even find the microplastics in us. Okay, because we're eating the fish, we get microplastics in us. Okay, so the one thing that I do want you guys to do is if you go to the beach or anywhere in general, you throw your rubbish away. Okay, put it in the bin. It isn't that hard. I know it's falling off you guys, but we like to mention it anyway. So if you do that, that is great. Okay, can we all do that? Perfect. That is the end of this talk. Okay, has any of you got any questions? No, I've answered every single one of your questions, and I've done my job perfectly. That's what I'm doing now. Yes? Awesome. Feel free to go now.